Previously on the Leaky Bucket podcast. Performance monitoring. What even is it? We're going to go through what it is, why you do it, what my thoughts on it are, what to actually track, how to track it, and then how to even take things to the absolute next level. Maybe you're performing below. Right? What if there's a little trick in it that actually it makes you think like it's working? Actually, you've just lost £500 this month. Is this what you expected to happen? So making a plan and then just setting out on it and just don't check how you're getting on, it's just foolish. Like if it was me, I'd soon rather know after 3 months and stop there and stop making a mistake than wait till 9 months and then change everything. The trend is your friend. If you don't monitor it, then you don't know. Hi there, and welcome to the Leaky Bucket podcast. I'm your host, Ian Morgan, and this is the financial performance podcast for entrepreneurs looking to get a better understanding of their numbers, to plug the leaks in their business, and to move from surviving to thriving. Hi, thanks so much for tuning in to another episode of the Leaky Bucket podcast. Today, we're talking all about discounts. Now, the thing is, we all love to get a discount. It makes us feel good, right? Well, I'm going to question that thought really, and also show you how giving discounts in your business is likely destroying your profits. So first things first, what is a discount? Sounds a stupid question, right? But let's just make sure that we're all on the same track. A discount is simply giving some money off your standard charges so that a customer gets the same product or the same level of service for less money. Now, there's a few reasons that we do this that we need to cover off first. And then we need to dig deeper on them. So the first is, it feels good when we get a discount. Yeah, it feels good. 2, we are scared they won't sign up without it. And thirdly, the customer asked and we didn't know how to say no. Now, the great thing is that today I'm going to show you, first of all, how discounts are damaging the profit in your business. And then I'm going to cover each of these areas and show you how they're simply not true. So how are discounts damaging the profits in your business? Did you know that the average profits of the UK small business is less than £10,000 a year? It's actually far closer to 7,000. That's less than the minimum wage. Now, when I found this out, first of all, I was shocked. And actually, I was hurt. Because as business owners, we're taking a lot of risk. And to be doing that for less than a minimum wage, it just shouldn't be the case. And that started my passion for moving business owners from surviving to thriving. The next thing I did was I thought, hang on, let's just take stock. Where are our clients on this journey? I know that we've got to focus on helping business owners to make more money, but where do we fit? Now, I'm pleased to say that our average was a much more healthy £48,000. I haven't checked it recently. Maybe I should. I think it still can be higher. And I think it should be higher as well. So we're actively working on improving all our clients' profits. Anyway, if the average profits are only £7,000 a year, this needs addressing. And today, I thought, why not help and play my part? So in my view, discounts are one of the biggest problem areas for this. And this is why. So let's say that you've got a product or a service and it sells for £100. All costs considered, let's say it costs you £70 to deliver that product or service to the customer. So you make £30 or 30% profit from that sale. Now, when you give a discount of, let's say, 15%, £15 in this case, it's really easy to think it's just £15 or 15%, a small part of that overall £100 sale. However, your costs don't change. Just because you've given a discount to your customer doesn't mean that you're going to receive one against your costs. Right? If you go to your landlord and go, I've just given a 15% discount to my customer, can I have 15% off my rent? It's not going to happen. Right? So actually, if your costs don't move, if they're still £70, but you just gave a £15 discount, you just lost half your profit. You see, you were only making £30 profit in the first place. So to go and give £15 of that away, you've just halved your profit. Ow. And do you know what's worse? If you continue to do this, then you've got to work harder. Actually, twice as hard. You see, if you give this same discount to another customer, so that's £85 charged, not £100, and to get £15 profit, then actually you need 2 of those discounted customers to make the same profit as one full paying customer. Just let it sink in. 2 discounted customers to make the same profit as one full paying customer. And you only get 15%? Now, I'm not saying that you should never give discounts. I'm saying if the price needs to change in the customer's eyes, then actually what are you going to change to make the deal still fair? Okay? If the customer wants to pay less, then what are you going to take away? And it might be the case that they don't want that to take away, in which case, great. What do you want? Do you want the price? Or do you want this level of service or this level of product? Because you can't have both. Now, before we look at the key mindsets I said about earlier, can we just take a few issues that may hold you back? Maybe your thought is that this doesn't apply to me. I give discounts, but I'm okay. Well, I'm pretty confident you won't be. You need to be able to be honest with yourself. Now, should you charge more? Or must you charge more? Just take this moment and just absorb these statements. Right? We must charge more, or I'm not going to be able to pay my stuff. We must charge more, because actually my health is really suffering. We must charge more, because my marriage is struggling. Or we must charge more because actually, effectively, I'm earning minimum wage or even less. And actually, what's the point? Or what about we must charge more because actually I'm working so many hours, I don't even get to see my kids. And I can't afford to hire any help. And actually, this has got to change. And it's got to change like right now. Now, I speak from experience. I've been all of those. But raising prices and charging more is scary. However, what's even more scary is that the life that you may well be putting up with and the pay that you're receiving for the conditions that you're working in. You've got to let this moment be that little breakthrough. That breakthrough that lets you realize that you are in control. So here's some tips to help you overcome the common areas that maybe are holding you back. So firstly, it feels good when we get a discount. And I want to make my customers feel good. And you're right. It does feel good when you get a discount. For a few seconds. Or maybe minutes. And I think, that seemed a bit easy. Could I have got more of a discount? Actually, was I always just going to get a discount? Did I overpay compared to other people? Did they negotiate better than me? Oh, hang on, why did they try and overcharge me in the first place? Why didn't they just give me the best price? And you set a precedent. You have now just devalued what you do or what you provide. You may have thought that the customer that... Actually, no. You may have taught the customer, right, that they don't need to value what you say. You're not true to your word. And that absolutely everything is up for negotiation. The prices you charge, the advice you give, the values you live by, the quality of the work you do, the speed at which you can deliver. Being firm on your pricing is not detrimental to your customer. It's helpful. It ensures that they get the full value of what you really do. You see, if you discount too much, then somewhere along the line, you're probably going to have to cut some corners. Not because you want to, but because you have to, because otherwise you're not going to make any profit. And this is going to lead to issues down the line. Most small business owners value quality first. And it's usually why they set up their business in the first place. To improve poor quality within the industry, to get more control, to stop going against what you believe by thinking that you're making the customer happy. The customer does actually value what you can do. So just stop and just say, I don't blame you for asking, but no. And then what about the second point, right? We're scared that they won't sign up without a discount. So if you've got a great product or a service and you've taken your time to market to the correct audience, to understand their problems and explain how you can specifically help them move away from their problems and move towards their goals, then price is likely not the issue. Whenever we go to buy something, we've always got a rough budget in mind. However, if something hits all of our goals and overcomes a large number of our problems, then often we'll blow the budget, yeah? In fact, we often blow the budget when they don't happen to do all of these things. And then what about if you're too slow to send the proposal? In my view, anything later than straight away is too slow. You've just taken the potential client through a great process, showing them how things currently are not working for them and how you can help. And then nothing. In fact, I went through this process just today, right? We need new flooring. We've got an extension going in. We've been having some troubles of deciding, do we want carpet? Do we want hard flooring? Whatever. We went to a particular flooring supplier. We went there. They went through an amazing process. They showed us how well this flooring can work, how as much as possible it's got the softness near to carpet. Really, it's not near, but it's close enough. But the fact that we're going to have a large bifold door means that actually this is it's going to last longer. It's high quality. It's got great reviews. It's got great warranty with it. All of this amazing stuff. And we were like, do you know what? This sounds perfect. We've been looking for ages. This sounds great. And then we were like, great. Can we have a price? Yeah, we think we can do it by the end of the week. It's Monday. And you think you can do it by Friday? Like, we're like, how long's installation? Oh, well, it's currently running like about 7 weeks. 7 weeks. And it's going to take you a week to even get the price to us. Like, literally, we went from the point of where we're ready to buy to... We need to carry on looking. So, yeah, we booked in, and actually, even though they're going to get a price to us, an estimate, actually, by the end of the week, the person who needs to come out and measure and make sure everything's accurate and do everything, they can't come for 3 weeks. All the excitement, all that effort, it's gone. Are you doing the same? Because what we're happening now, we left, right? We're a prospect. We were ready to buy. We've got the budget. We've got the money. And actually, what happened was we went away and went, you know what, we need to go and look at somewhere else. Let's find somewhere else that's got that same product. Let's see if it's any different. It's a bit late now, but let's go and try tomorrow. And then now we start to wonder, like, is it that good? Other people are going to get an input. We're going to go, oh, we saw this great product, but then we got this problem and that problem. Other people are going to chip in. They're going to start telling us why we shouldn't go for that product or shouldn't go for that supplier. Right? And meanwhile, the people who are selling, they don't even know these objections we're coming up against. And yet we could have ordered there and then. So in my view, you need a simple, robust pricing system that's easy to use and can produce an accurate price in a couple of minutes. Okay? If you don't, you're missing out on the chance of making a sale. Now, what about if you don't value yourself enough? So first of all, in my view, you have to be able to buy or want to buy what you sell yourself. Right? We run an accounting practice. Yeah, we preach to people about having FD services and management accounts. My wife's my business partner, and I still produce management accounts, do a video, send them to her, and then have a finance director meeting where I present all of our financials, how we're performing against our budget, all of that. Now, it sounds crazy, it sounds ridiculous, but actually, if we wouldn't do it ourselves, why should we be advising other people to do it? Everything we do, we want and we buy and we make sure that our team deliver it for us. If you can't think that what you do is a great service or a great product, then what chance has the person that you're going to try and get to buy it from you got? You see, you are good enough. You've been through the training, you've got the skills, and you've probably got the method to deliver it as well. You just got to believe it through and through. And then what about if you feel selling's dirty? Selling's got a bad rap. We do think of it as dirty and maybe a bit of a con. What can I sell that person today so they give me their money? That's not my view of selling. Selling's a consultation. So you as the expert, you need to unlock if and where you can add value. Work out where the client is at today. Where are they trying to get to? And now you know the gap. And then you can work out if you think you can help them with the gap, but actually maybe what do they feel stopping them from making progress from where they are now to where they want to be? And now you're even a better position. You can then decide if you've got what it takes to guide them to move from where they are now to where they want to be and overcoming any obstacles that they see, all in a realistic time frame. If you don't, or you can't, then say so. Right? If you can though, and you do, explain why you're the right option. Tell the client how you can help them, what your previous experiences are, how you've helped other people. And then what about the discount damage? The moment that you give a discount, you damage the relationship. You're no longer the one who's in control. The client believes that they are, as they at least got something for free. And they will always want more. So in my view, in that moment, you lost respect as well. You have to remain true to what you charge and stick by it. Believe why you charge what you charge and explain it. Defend yourself politely and with friendliness. And it all becomes so much harder when you know the person, right? You feel like you've got to look after them, but do the decent thing. Be respectful. Explain how you're going to treat them like any other client. They're going to get the same high level of service and quality of advice or quality of product. But to ensure that, they've also got to pay the same. So this overall effect of giving discounts, in my view, it doesn't work. There's all these areas we listed, right? Yeah, it might feel good in the short term, but it doesn't in the long term. Right? People start to see through it. You don't need to be scared that they won't sign up without it. Be good enough that they will anyway. And you will face objections. People will say no. But unravel and unveil the real reason why they're saying no. And then tell them how you can overcome that objection. Don't be slow sending out a proposal through fear or through not having systems or processes. Every time you delay, every minute you delay is another chance they'll say no. Be brave, value yourself, value what you do. Convince yourself that what you do is the right thing for the right reasons. Don't think of selling as dirty. Selling is just an opportunity for you to understand a potential customer's problems, understand what they're trying to achieve, and tell them if or if not you can help. Don't damage the relationship. Remain true to yourself, remain true to what you can do, what you can achieve. And in my view, the moment we made this shift and the moment that we've helped clients make this shift, you start working for yourself and you put yourself first. You can still look after customers. You can still do all the great things you need to do. But actually now you get rewarded for everything you're doing. And therefore you can put more into the next customer, put more into that customer. And that you can really, really help and you can really make a difference. So don't give a discount for any of those reasons above. Value yourself, value the customer, and value the journey. Thanks so much for listening to this episode of the Leaky Bucket podcast. I'd love it if you could help spread the message by clicking subscribe and leaving a review. Also, please do reach out to me on LinkedIn and let me know your thoughts on this episode. You can also find more info and links in the show notes below. See you next time.